Howdy, KFNW anglers. Good afternoon. Good to see you all here on this fine, beautiful afternoon. I want to talk to you about a rule change that we are going to put into place. I've been speaking a little bit with Fish and Game, and in some of the states where we operate tournaments, they have a 12-inch minimum for what you can catch and keep. Obviously, we're not catching and keeping, we're catching and releasing. But it's still a little bit of a gray area in terms of what we would qualify as a legal catch and what they consider not to be a legal catch, that you're supposed to catch those fish and immediately release them. We're putting them on a board, measuring them, etc. Not a big deal. They weren't really heavy-handed about this, but they felt like it was a change we probably needed to make. We could have made it next year, which we were considering. But then we talked about it and kind of feel like since we're already changing from 8 to 10 inches this year, we might as well rip the Band-Aid off and just make it 12 inches this year. We'll keep the 14 for the season long and the no limit. So that would mean 12 inches for our online challenges and for our tour events, and 14 inches for the season long and the no limit. I checked some of the records. In the online challenges, it doesn't make a huge difference. In some of the live events that have been on lakes that tend to have smaller bass, it does make a difference. It makes more of a difference than the 2-inch upgrade we were considering. I couldn't find anything where it would have affected like first and second place, but in some cases, on certain bodies of water, it might have affected third, fourth, fifth place. What the standings would be, and some fish would have been denied because of that. We didn't want to put it off, and we didn't want to make things confusing by changing it 2 inches this year and then another 2 inches next year. That seemed like a recipe for disaster. So we're going to go ahead and institute this rule right away, and we're going to make it retroactive on anything that's already been submitted for this season. So if you've already submitted a fish that's 10 or 11 inches, sorry, we're gonna deny it. You're not gonna be able to keep it, but hopefully that's not, certainly in the season longs, that's not gonna make any real difference. And if you've done it, the only afternoon delight we've got going so far is Oregon. So if somebody's already submitted a fish that size, sorry, we're gonna take it down, but it's unlikely to end up as a winner anyhow, is our feeling. Of course, if you've got any questions about this or any other rules, feel free to reach out to me or to Jim Davis or to Chris Bortis. Happy fishing and hope to see you soon.